Thank you for joining us for another great edition of the National Real Estate Cafe with Don Gatling and Gino Fronti, where you get your daily dose of real estate market updates. And we're going to give you an important one. Everybody's going to start talking again because there's some crisis in Greece, now in China. They're going to start talking about a housing bubble. I don't think so.
Nah, the only bubbles we got going on right now are the ones in your kid's bathtub.
All right, Gino, why don't you explain what a housing bubble is?
So a housing bubble is basically when so many speculators enter the market, and it happens in oil, and it happens in stocks, and it happens in a lot of different things. So many speculators enter the market that they affect the price so much that the average person is no longer a factor in appreciation. All of our appreciation that we've had over the last 12 to 24 months has pretty much been
legit.
It's been what do we call it? Homeowner driven.
Right.
Okay, it hasn't been speculator driven. The speculation that came in, and that was the profitability in 2012 and 2013. Right now, you've got basically homeowner driven appreciation. That means we have confidence. So whenever growth is built on confidence, you don't have a bubble. So the only thing to fear is fear itself.
No doubt. And the other thing that also, and thank you for clarifying that, Gino, the other thing that made it happen also was loose lending guidelines. There's a lot of people able to purchase over and above their head, which pushed the prices up were higher than they should be, higher than affordability. Right now, homes are being purchased by qualifying for them, heaven forbid.
Remember when your gardener had $1 million house?
Yeah, no doubt. So the bottom line is that we don't see a housing bubble coming. In fact, here's another great chart showing you homeowner appreciation. If we had those high levels that we saw back in 2014, and even when all the housing was pent up and everybody was purchasing, we had a lot of appreciation. But right now, we're at pretty normal levels.
Yeah, so when you look at appreciation levels of 4, 5, even maybe as much as 6%, you're staying close to that 50-year trend line of 4%. So when you have growth close to the trend line, there's no fear of a bubble. And you made a great point on the lending standards. We're just now seeing lending standards loosen just a tiny little bit. I mean, fraction. So I think we have a good, my projection is we have at least 3 more years of growth.
Okay. And regarding lending guidelines, we're going to talk about that in the next day or so. So stay tuned to the National Real Estate Cafe with Don Gatling and Gino Fronti, where you can find out what's brewing, and you can get it straight to your phone and share it to your friends by texting NREC to 58885, or check us out at nrecafe.com. There's 300 videos waiting for you to check it out.